Yo, what's going on, everybody? JC here today from Fittest Gamers, and today I bring to you the Ruthless Aggression DLC Pack. I'm gonna review this exciting pack. We're gonna break down the overalls, the beautiful arena that it comes with, and the 4 future legends that it came with. So we're pretty much gonna talk about this, show you some gameplay so you can see how each of the superstars are. We have Leviathan, we have the Prototype, we have Randy Orton, we have Brock Lesnar. Leviathan, Batista. And if you don't know who the Prototype is, and I don't know if you have 2K23 yet or if you have interest in it, Prototype is John Cena. Okay, that was his original persona, I think, when they were in Ohio Valley. I believe that's where they started off at. So we're just gonna break this down, see their finishers, see their key moves, you know, see a couple matches. Like I said, look at the overalls, what it came with, and a beautiful look at the WrestleMania 22 arena that you get some glimpse up here in the entrances when they come out. So, beautiful arena, by the way. They did a great job, an excellent job. It looks just like it, except the banners weren't too accurate, but that's perfectly fine. Can't get everything we want always. So, let's go ahead. Let's break down this video, and let's get straight into the gameplay. The superstar models in this DLC pack are absolutely perfection. The Prototype is perfect, Brock Lesnar is perfect, Randy Orton came out perfect, Leviathan came out perfect as well. And this is the first time we had them all in a game except Randy Orton. Randy Orton 2002, that character model was in SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, or slightly similar to it. But we never seen a John Cena Prototype, we never seen Leviathan, and we never seen the Brock Lesnar with the red trunks, which is Brock Lesnar 2001. So I believe he was in a tag team with Shelton Benjamin. Would have been cool if they would have added Shelton Benjamin though. But nonetheless, this DLC pack is absolutely perfect. I wish we would have had this a long time ago, but this year's game fit the mood. We didn't get a Ruthless Aggression showcase mode, but that's not the purpose of it. Purpose is we got a Ruthless Aggression DLC pack because it fit the mood with the John Cena showcase mode. Despite the 4 characters only being 4 characters, usually it's like 5 to 6. The stadium or arena for WrestleMania 22 is an absolute beauty. Beauty. And of course, the banners aren't too accurate, but at least, you know, we get these 4 superstars in like one of the best WrestleMania arenas of all time, if you ask me. And then when you play as these superstars in the OG SmackDown arena, the SmackDown 2002 arena, it just hits absolutely different. So does the entrances. So the movesets are pretty cool. You know, you get to see them use their original finishers. You know, Randy Orton had that diving crossbody he did in his first match. I think he got the pin after the diving crossbody. He had like, you know, I never knew that was his finisher. Full Nelson was his signature move. Some moves are similar, like Batista. He has his Batista bomb. And the only difference is I think they gave him a spear as a signature move. I do think he has a spine buster. And then John Cena has like a sidewalk slam. Has like a Michinoku driver kind of thing, similar to the FU. And Brock Lesnar as well. I don't know what Brock Lesnar's finisher was called exactly. It's like a Michinoku driver as well. Or a Samoan drive or something like that. Samoan driver, I think. Which is not entirely a F5. Both of their moves go straight into a finisher, which is pretty cool to see. So having this in general is actually, you know, the DLC pack, I mean, could open up doors, dream matches. You could do the Prototype versus John Cena. You could do Leviathan versus Batista. You could do Randy Orton 02 versus Randy Orton of the modern day. And it's just cool to see because now you could do like, you know, the future versus the past. It's pretty cool. Or past versus present, whatever you want to call it. Another cool feature, I mean, you know, Brock Lesnar's moonsault is a thing of beauty, and we're going to see that real shortly. That's one of his finishers, of course. So, greatly enjoyable. I enjoyed playing it. You do tons of things with it. Tons of dream matches. That's the ultimate thing, the dream matches that you're going to be able to do. And these models, I mean, just, they really, the face scans, everything just connected so well. Making them look younger, making them look like these characters. I don't know how 2K did it, obviously. That can't be too hard, okay? They're like one of the best gaming companies out there, so they probably just did it with ease. But they did a good job. The small details, the smallest details connect in this DLC pack. I personally wish last year in the NWO pack, we got 2 arenas and more superstars. There was, you know, it was 1, 2, 3, it was 5 superstars, including Eric Bischoff, and 6. And you have the Outsiders and Hulk Hogan. So I kind of wish we would have had a bit more. Can't be too greedy now. So I'm grateful for what they gave us, and overall, if I had to give this DLC an ultimate rating, then I would probably give it anywhere from a 7 to a 9. Can't be a 10. The 9 is just because it's nostalgic. The 7 is me being realistic, and the 8 is being generous. But that's the range I give it. I always do my ratings that way. I can never just give it a flat out rating because I appreciate the idea and you know, I guess what it is. I appreciate it for what it is, and this is not that bad if you ask me. So I greatly enjoy it. And then now what I want to do now is go over the overalls the arena as well, and then I want to play in the arena WrestleMania 22 and go to the stage and stuff, so you guys could all see the minor details in that stage. A lot of cool features that you could do. One that I didn't even know you could do is get on a different stage next to the stage, has a lighting or whatnot, so you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and cue the static editor. Well, that's me, so cue the static, and let's go ahead to look at the overalls right now. Alright, so now we're going to look at the overalls of the superstars featured in this Ruthless Aggression DLC pack. So, there's only 4 that we got to go over. So it's a Brock Lesnar 2001, who's a powerhouse heavyweight coming in at a 90 overall. Leviathan, who is a powerhouse super heavyweight coming in at a 73. Super heavyweight means what you're going to see, you're not going to be able to carry him with regular heavyweights or technicians or imagine cruiserweights. You're going to have to knock him down first. Then we have the Prototype, who's a powerhouse heavyweight coming in at a 75. And we have Randy Orton 2002 coming in at a 70 overall, a technician heavyweight. So pretty much this is a DLC pack where we're paying for lower overalls, if you ask me. Now I'm going to show you the John Cena legacy belt that you get also as a part of this DLC. You get the John Cena legacy belt, which looks pretty nice if you ask me. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all it is in terms of what you get with this DLC. But this belt looks very, very nice if you ask me. It says right here, the John Cena Legacy Championship. It looks like an absolute beauty if you ask me. Not many people are gonna like it, but I like it. So yes, they added this part of the DLC, and of course we have the WrestleMania 22 arena, which is an absolute thing of beauty to see it in a modern day WWE game. Beautiful, beautiful. The banners, beautiful. The banners are not accurate, but nonetheless, I love it. Now let's get back to some gameplay. So the WrestleMania 22 stage was perfectly made. They did a great, excellent job in making this arena, making it with the true details that it had, except with the banners, obviously. The banners, they couldn't use superstars of back then because they're not in the game and they might not have rights to them. But besides that, it plays perfect. The way they have the seating in the arena, it was a small arena for WrestleMania 22 and they had that feel when you play in it here. It did an excellent job. There really are no complaints for me with this. This is amazing. When they offered in the DLC pack, a lot of us, I guess I'm not the only one that cares about how arenas are, but a lot of us were like, we got to jump on that because that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool addition. We haven't seen this arena in a WWE game since WWE 2K14, and before that, the last one was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, I believe. So this was excellent, and the fact that this arena, when you get to the stage, there are so many things that you could do. Unfortunately, when I Irish whip him into the stage, or you Irish whip your opponent into the stage, they don't hit it. But you could throw them off the stage from both sides, and the right side lower part of the stage has like a separate stage in charge for like lighting stuff. So it's really cool. You're gonna see it shortly. IFU him or Attitude Adjust Edge onto that. So, but yes, you could go down the stage, which is very cool. It's always cool to see. There's a little bit of glare. I don't know if it's because of the stage and all the details they put into it, but there's a little bit of glare in certain parts of the stage. But when you get down, it's perfectly fine. So this is a very cool feature to see here. Seeing on the side of the stage, I've never really seen this arena or stage on the side of it. So being able to go down is a very cool feature, I believe, that they added. Looks great. Looks great all around. The details are chef's kiss, spot on, perfection. So I mean, you really enjoy this. You'll get the most out of this stage if you play on it. I don't know about you all, but I do care about certain stages. That's why I feel that DLC packs, I wish they would have stages. I wish they would do updates of stages. Even though now the stages are all basic, I wish they would do updates as pay-per-views go on, like WrestleMania. We could get the WrestleMania stage. I mean, that's what community creations is there for. But overall, this DLC, I love it. I love the 4 different characters. I love the stage that it comes with. And very cool addition. Very neat and classy addition on their end. Kind of wish we would have gotten the WrestleMania 23 stage as well. And 24. I mean, he did have a defeat there, even though it was a triple threat. He won in 22 and won in 23. I'm mentioning this because the showcase mode is about when John Cena lost. The biggest matches he's lost, so to speak, or his toughest adversaries. So, some smaller things they could have added, but nonetheless, got the job done. The DLC is a thing of beauty in its own. It's a special DLC. In my take, it's a special DLC. Tons you could do. Like I said, it doesn't leave you short-handed. Walk around the stage, explore if you want. I like exploring when I do false count anywhere matches. I like exploring all the different options. I like seeing if I can go through the crowd, work my way to the stage. I like seeing all these things. It's just the way I play. Everybody has different takes, everybody has different taste, everybody does things differently. That's just how I go about it and how I do it. So that's why you see me here walking around everywhere trying to see how it looks in certain parts. But that little platform there, you're gonna see we're able to climb on top of this platform. And you could do a maneuver on there, and you could also throw your opponent off of there. It would have been cool if you could put them through it, like a special, like a little Easter egg thing. Like it has a special kind of special move to it, or an environmental move, like an environment move. You know, like you Irish whip into the barricade to do certain moves. It would have been cool if you could do that. Unfortunately, you can't. But the coolest feature here is when you throw them off of this, it's a beautiful animation, and I mean they did a good job. I had no idea you were able to climb this. Then I saw this and I was like, oh, we could do that? Alright, I'm going up there too. So I went ahead and followed Edge, and we're gonna give him an attitude adjustment on here. I thought something cool was gonna happen. I tried the attitude adjustment off of it. It wasn't giving me the option to do that, so we got to take it for what it is. So I had to give him the attitude adjustment, or the FU, whatever you want to call it. I say both because people are like, it's not called that, it's not called this. So if I say both, can't say anything about it. So I wanted to see if you could do it, but unfortunately you can't. But the cool feature is the animation it gives you when you throw them off the stage. That's where it's like, oh snap, badass. That is cool. And that's exactly what it was. It's very cool to see that small feature they added. So yes, that's the stage overall for WrestleMania 22 in the Ruthless Aggression Pack. I tried to break it down as much as I could for you all. So let's go ahead and do the outro real quick. Ruthless Aggression DLC Pack. We gave it my rating already. I wanted to get all of your opinions, so please leave it below in the comment section of this video. I hope you enjoyed this review. I plan on doing this for all the DLC packs. Just hopefully I'm given the time to do it. Have been blessed with a lot of time right now, and hopefully it can continue into the future. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope I did a good job. Any questions, any suggestions, please leave it below in the comment section. I try to look at them all as much as I can, always, unless I'm bombarded that day and I have a lot to do. Then I'll look at it later on, but I always get back to it within the most like 3 to 4 days, but usually right away. So any suggestions, any questions, leave it there. Remember that God is good, God is real, and miracles do happen. And I'm living proof of the miracles. Remember that he is roaring and alive like a lion. Remember Hulk Hogan's mantra of say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brother. And John Cena's mantra, or the prototype's mantra, of never give up. And you too one day will go from the prototype to being the greatest of all time, John Cena. So, you know, anything's possible. That's what that means. So hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps us greatly if you do that. Smallest things go the longest ways. Remember that. God bless you all. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, and clean your ass. I'm out.